Shalom! If you're watching this, I hope you're doing well. I'm currently on my way down to my second home, Lake Cumberland. No hiking this time. I need to give my knees a break. The past 4 weeks, every week I've been out hiking. And I'm not as young as I used to be. So this time, I am going to be enjoying campfires, grilling steaks, beers around the campfires, hopefully a little boating on the lake, and shooting a whole bunch of stuff. Like boom boom shooting, not with the camera. So come along with me, this is going to be a fun one. Here we are, my second home. My good friend Donna is letting me stay with her for a few days while I'm down here. And there's her beautiful cabin. And there's my beautiful place to stay for the next couple days. So let me give you a little tour. So I've got a nice little couch out here, lounging, nice cover there in case it rains, which it very well may do. Let's go inside. So all my stuff for the next couple days. I've got a little kitchen area, cooler for all the beers, aka step 2s. And then here's my boudoir. Welcome to my boudoir. Nice little sleeping bag. I brought my MyPillow. And then I have a nice little bathroom in there I can use. So God, it's gonna be perfect the next couple days. And let me show you the fire pit next. And here is the ultimate place to relax. Every time I'm down here, every night, sit around this fire, got plenty of wood, drink plenty of beer, and talk plenty of shit and tell plenty of stories. So for the next few days, this is my paradise. And even with all the leaves falling off the trees, it's still beautiful. Got a couple things cooking. I'm not sure if the boat's gonna be going out because it is winterized, but hopefully it will. I will be riding the quad around and doing some shooting, and then cooking some delicious dinners, which I will be filming because I've got a Brussels recipe that I want to share. So stay tuned, everyone. I was on pumpkin carving duty. This one's mine, the one with the knife in him. I looked up easy and funny pumpkin ideas on Google. And this is Karen, Donna's friends, which she outlined for me and I carved. So, there we are. Now it is time for din-dins.
If it wasn't for that hot buttered corn, I think I would have starved to death last night.
It's disgusting. That is so disgusting. Oh.
Whoa, what does Disneyland and Viagra have in common? Oh no, wait a minute. No, they don't answer it?
Hello. A recap of day 1 down at Cumberland. Did a little riding on the quad, had a delicious dinner with Donna and her friend who came to visit, and then me and the neighbors, Daryl and Larry Jr., hung out around the fire. And unfortunately, nothing we talked about is YouTube friendly or even close to like PG-13 rated. So I couldn't really record any of that conversation. And also people down here are kind of weird about being on camera and being put on the internet, so you're gonna have to put up with my ugly face. But it's a great time, and now it's raining. The rain is what ended our campfire time. It's almost 1 a.m., but I think I'm gonna have another beer or two before I decide to call it quits for the night and go into my nice little abode. Happy Halloween, everyone. I hope everyone had a great day, and I'll see you mañana. Day 2 in paradise. I'm out here in a good spot to do a little shooting. So we had plenty of plenty of empty beer cans after last night, so that is the plan. Let's see if I can hit anything. So I'm standing at the super low water level of Lake Cumberland. There's the dock, and let's see over my shoulder here. If you can see that tree stump at the top of my finger, that's where the water level was this summer. And now it is basically down to the bottom of the ramp here. But it is a beautiful day. Last day today. And back to Cincinnati tomorrow. And tonight, in just a few hours, I will be cooking steak and Brussels sprouts using my recipe. So stay tuned for that. But enjoy my ride back.
Get up on the floor, dancing all night long. Get up on the floor, dancing all the time. But baby, you on my mind, and I don't know why, yeah, but the feeling is fine. You see, you honey, you are for me. Oh, we were meant to be, yeah. Dancing in the moonlight, gazing at the stars so bright.
to make Brussels sprouts for dinner. I'm not a master cook by any means, but Brussels sprouts is one of the dishes that I apparently do well. Everyone that tries them likes them a lot, so I'm going to show you how I do them. Ingredients. We've got our balsamic vinegar. This does not go on until the end, so we'll put that over there. Now you can use, it says chili sauce. I usually prefer to do the chili oil. So you can figure out which one you like, but I'm going to be doing the oil for this one. Salt and pepper, obviously, and honey. These Brussels sprouts have been soaking for 20 minutes or so. So now we're going to chop them up. Start by cutting the ends off, then cutting them in half, and into the mixing bowl they go. So I will talk a little bit while I'm cutting these up about my time down here in Cumberland. Now, I first came down here over the summer. My buddy brought me down here for my birthday. Since then, a lot has happened, but I find this place to be magical in terms of just healing and getting clarity of thought and enjoying life. I mean, this was my first real look into lake life, and now I truly understand what lake life is all about. Lake life is wearing pajamas basically all day, wearing socks and sandals, and fuck it, having a beer at 3 o'clock. Now, reality is back in Cincinnati for me, which is waiting. Tomorrow I'll be back in reality, but when you're down here, it's just, you're on your own time, you're with your friends, with your neighbors, and just enjoying life. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the boat. Larry Sr. and Larry Jr. have already winterized their boat, so there's really no point in taking it out on the lake. So that was kind of a bummer, but totally understandable. And I got to ride the quad around, shoot my gun, get some fires going, drink some beers, catch up with all the neighbors down here, and just really enjoy everything. And my friend Donna, I got her into YouTube. So now she's going to be making videos. She's got a channel called Tilted 1. And apparently this cabin is Tilted 2. So that's where I'm filming her wonderful cabin that was built by the Mennonites. Down here, the Mennonites do a lot of the construction. And they are, pardon my French, fucking good at what they do. This cabin is immaculate, and it's got that wood smell that apparently will linger for a couple years. It's just absolutely phenomenal. If you haven't been down to Lake Cumberland, I highly recommend it. Don't stay at a resort. Get yourself an Airbnb and look for like a really rural place. And I'm not going to mention exactly where I'm at because I want this place to stay that way. All my like 50 viewers. But I want this place to stay untouched because this is where I will be building my cabin. Down the road. But it is just a little piece of heaven. You got Lake Cumberland, you got Red River Gorge, there's Bourbon Trail in Kentucky, there's a lot to do here. And I'll tell you what, Kentucky is completely underrated, and people joke about Kentucky a lot, which I mean, like, I get it, but you come down here and you tell me you don't want to come back, there's something wrong with you. So we're almost done with our Brussels sprouts. Just going to finish cutting these up. This is a Cutco knife, by the way. They work very well. Almost done. And then I will show you the mixing part. Now we're going to throw them in the oven. The oven is preheated right now to 400 degrees. And this one in this cabin is a little finicky, so I'm going to have to check it probably every, like, I don't know, 8 minutes or so. Okay, so oven, 400 degrees. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, soak the Brussels sprouts, cut them up. Cut off the ends, then cut them in half. This is the mixing bowl. So now what we do is, I'm going to start with chili oil. And there's a lot of bullshit in here, but what you really want is the oil itself. So I'm using the spoon to move all the bullshit to the side, and then we are gonna pour the oil all over. Now, I don't know measurements. Like I said, I'm not a master cook. I just go with what looks like is gonna kind of be able to mix it into all the Brussels sprouts. A little bit more, a little bit more. There we go. All right. This is where we get a little messy. I have some paper towels off to the side. Might be a good idea. So we kind of toss them, mix the oil in all over the Brussels. Okay. Now, quick wiping the hands. Oh yes. And chili oil mixed with everything else is what does it. You can't just do the chili oil because that's a little too strong. You've got to offset it with honey. And then obviously salt and pepper. Next, let's do salt and pepper. Himalayan sea salts, regular salt works fine. This is what I had available to me. So, nice dusting of salt. We'll mix it up. God, this is it's quite a messy procedure, but it's worth it. A little more salt. Okay. Now we'll do the pepper. But first, you gotta hydrate. Hydration is key. All right, we've got our pepper. I don't know how to open it. There we go. Nice drizzle. Toss it around. Here's an idea. Look at this. Look at, kind of thinking outside the box, but not really. A little more pepper. And it's not flying out of here, so don't think I'm over seasoning. All right, salt's done, pepper's done, chili oil's done. Final thing for now is the honey. Drizzle it on there. Mix it up. Don't be a stranger. Get in there. Okay, so this is what we've got. And what I'm gonna do next is I've got a, what do you call it, a baking tray. Layer of foil sprayed with olive oil. Brussels, lay them out, spread them out, 400 degrees. I'm gonna check back every 8 minutes or so, but ideally at 400 degrees, you wanna leave them in for 12 minutes because there is a final step. The final step is balsamic. Once they're, I mean, you can usually tell once they're cooking good. Take them out real fast, balsamic vinegar, mix them around on the tray, put them back in for the final third of the cook. So let's say this takes 16 minutes, 20 minutes to get to the point where I put the balsamic on. Then you're gonna put it in for another 8 minutes, and then you are finito, and you will be enjoying some amazing baked Brussels sprouts with all sorts of flavors. So that was Cooking with Conrad. I hope you enjoy it, and trust me, try this out, you will like it. Here is the end result. They're currently resting, but they are smelling good. To me, they are looking good, and I will get back with you once the steaks are done and the peppers are done as well. And we'll see how everything looks together on the plate. And dinner is ready, and everything is looking good. All right, recap of my final day here in Cumberland. It was a great day. Pet some doggos, rode the quad around, did some shooting, cooked some good food, and of course campfire and beer. if you have a place in your life that's special to you and people that are very special to you, rise to that level, rise to their level, hang on to them, and everything will be good. Not a negative moment down here in 3 days. It's been absolutely amazing. And life should be like that every day, but as they say, life happens. Not everything's going to always be groovy. But when you find the groovy parts, pay attention and get in that lane. And I think I've been doing that the past couple months, and I'm going to continue to do so. God, everything is just great right now. So back home tomorrow. I hope you enjoy the video. I feel like I was able to share just exactly how special Cumberland is. But I am going to hit the sack. I got to get up early in the morning, cook up some bacon, and do a couple chores around the yard here before I go. So thank you for watching, and I'll check in with you a little bit tomorrow. But have a wonderful night. I'll see you mañana. It's 8 a.m. Getting ready to pack up and head out of here. The holler is waking up. That's the thing about here is everyone gets up like at the crack of dawn, and you'll hear people like, "Good morning." What? It's a beautiful thing. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I really do. I think I was able to show just how amazing life down here is. But until next time, take it easy.